Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Friday, April the 4th, 2025, and I had the best time in my life. Well, anyway, it was a good one for us. But now we're here to talk about the Final Four that will be tomorrow, right here on CBS. It will be Auburn versus Florida, and then the second Final Four will be Duke and the Houston Cougars. That will be tomorrow night right here on CBS. Two double headers for tomorrow. And I gotta say, but anyway, look, I'm looking for Duke Law. I mean, I'm not a Duke fan, but I'm looking for Duke to win and to try to win that sixth national title. That will be that will be that will be tomorrow. So now it says this. Now here we get who will win this game. Will it be Duke or Houston? And will it be Florida or Auburn? Two of the best SECs right here. But now, I believe something like this right now. So anyway, so now I have I'm going to look out and look at for Will and what will happen here. What will happen? That will be tomorrow night. As I may say this and I may say that, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be an awesome Final Four for tomorrow night between four of the best competitors, four of the best teams here in the NCAA tournament. And that's Final Four. Now, let's go for the Deep Blue Devils, right? Now, the Deep Blue Devils are ready. They're looking to prepare. They're number one in the nation. Houston is number one in the nation. Auburn is number one in the nation. Florida is number one in the nation. All I can tell you is this. People are going to be ready. And I got to say, Duke had better be ready for tomorrow night. They're going to beat Houston. Remember, they're the number one seed here in the NCAA, ACC. When Duke won the ACC championship, his team's gotta be very happy. So all I gotta say is this. Now this is a whole good looking team right now. The whole good team right John. We all know the Duke Blue Devils women's basketball team had just lost to the South Carolina Gamecocks. That was last week. But now we look for the men's Duke basketball. So now it says this. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? Now here's the Duke versus Houston predictions and best bet for the Final Four. And it just says this now. Two of the most dynamic college basketball teams square off in the nightcap on Saturday's Final Four doubleheader in San Antonio, Texas. Each region, number one seed Duke faces Midwest number one Houston for the belt in the NCAA Tournament National Championship game on Monday night. Both teams have crushed the competition all season with offense and defense near the top of the nation rankings. Duke and Houston scored statement wins in the Elite Eight to reach the national semifinals. Duke is between a 5 and 5.5 point favorite over the Cougars according to the latest March Madness odds. The overall under is 136.5 points, and boy, I can see this is how it's going to happen now. Now, anyway, now why Duke could win as a favorite? Well, the odds are minus 255. FanDuel Sportsbook that says this. Now look at this. Here's what's about to go down. And all this stuff. Now big players bring their best in the Final Four. That will be the case again for Duke against Houston. Cooper Flag was named the Associated Press Men's Basketball Player of the Year, becoming the fourth freshman. Donald Wilson, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant to earn the honor. And don't be surprised if Flag stand out on Saturday and Monday, unfortunately for Houston. Flag is just the tip of the iceberg. The surroundings Flag with studs who play off of him with talent, with personality. They will wobble it too. They know how to find open shots. They can score. They can defend. Most importantly, they don't get sucked into playing individual. Houston gets credit for its great culture, but Duke has that too. Houston doesn't have anything that Duke doesn't, and Duke does more things, at least a little bit better than the Cougars. Now, why Houston could win as the underdog? Well, it's plus 235 at Caesars Sportsbook. Now, Houston coach Kevin Simpson has built a judgment in Southeast Texas. The Cougars should not be taken lightly. They're tough, grinning, and talent. Nobody will be surprised if this team wins a national championship. Defense, slow tempo out Houston's calling cards. There is potentially a combination that can give big fits. The Blue Devils can score with the best, but what if the Cougars suffocate down to the point of frustration? Ask Tennessee how that feels. Unlike recent seasons, Houston has sole scoring potentially. As the second best three-point shooting team in the NCAA, Houston can stand from behind the arc. That says this, ladies and gentlemen, whoever knows about this, the team of just can play big and play bad, and just like this, it's just a little bit. But now Duke has the power. They have weapons. They have everything. They can shoot. They can rebound. They can play defense and offense. They can turn, and they cannot be stopped. And just like this, ladies and gentlemen, I just said, look, this is the team that Duke is going to have. They're going to have to be better. They're going to have to play well, and that's all she wants. But now, this is going to be it could be easy right now. It's not going to be. It might not be easy, but it's going to be easy. So I'm saying this right now. The Duke Blue Devils, they'll play well. They're all just going to be a minute box for real. Just like that, it's just going to happen that way. It's going to be the beginning. It is going to be the beginning, whether we like it or not. So now, this is going to be for real. Very awesome. Now, but now what I do say is this, it's just said it was everything, that everything is going to happen right now. So it's going to be right now. We'll go to Florida basketball and Auburn basketball. Florida and Auburn, they're both number one. We'll play at 6 or 9 tomorrow evening. Now, say this. Now, we're going for this right now. Now, for the Florida Gators. All I'm saying is this. Every ticket you could buy is absolutely unbelievable. Now, it says this. Now, the number one seed, Auburn, and number one seed, Florida, playing in a March Madness NCAA tournament Final Four men's college basketball game on Saturday. That will be tomorrow at the Honor in St. Arturo, Texas. So now, just looking to believe, but anyway, I'm just looking for Florida right now. Florida, they are 34-4, and Auburn, they 32-5. So now, it all comes down until Monday. Now, it says this. Now, the Florida Gators, it might not be easy for them. It might not be easy for them to do this game. But right now, Florida has heart. Florida has a lot of heart this time. Now we go to Auburn right now, and for the Auburn Tigers, it's just one trick of the back, one trick of the bat, and that says this. Now, the Auburn Tigers, man, they think they can win. They think they can win the game tomorrow night. That says this to get to the national championship. Now, the Auburn Tigers head coach Bruce Pearl is already working on that season's squad. Then as UFC 4 Kenshawn Hart has transferred for the players. Hart now he can fill one of the main now this is now this is that it's gonna be all this is all about. This is what it's all about for this. So now I can even sense this time around now, folks. You can never even tell what's going to happen here. Now, Auburn, they never won the national championship. Although they never won the national championship, although Auburn, they won the national championship in football when they beat Oregon back in 2011 here in the national championship. Well, anyway, boy, this is going to be a good show. Two of the best ACCs going at it. And look, everything that goes right for the Tigers and everything goes right for the Gators, boy, they just love to get at each other. And yes, it has. This time, it is what it is. So what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? We got all the people going on a lot of time, and this time and this and that. It's gonna feel better here for maybe sometime this time around. But it's gonna feel better this time around for sure. But hey, it is what it is, right? So now, everything that goes on, it goes on well, so now it's just like this. But hey, it will not matter, it won't matter for real if you're ever here watching this game. And yes, it has. It will go down this Saturday. Now, I'm thinking about the Duke Blue Devils, man. If they beat Houston, they go into the national championship on Monday night. But I'm not a Duke fan. I'm a UNC fan. But I'm going for Duke. So, but we're in the same era here in North Carolina. The same era that it's going to be all about. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here tomorrow night. If Duke pulls it off and beat Houston to get to the national championship on Monday night. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching me on the YouTube channel, on the Joseph Curry Show. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out on TikTok. Until then, take care, everybody. May the best team wins. Be good and be glad, and we'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Peace out.